My main goal has always been to find a job where I can be outside. I also want to work with something that makes things more sustainable. Doing this makes building more sustainable. So for me, it was a really good combination of stuff that led me here.
I do like field work, and the master's program here in Sweden had a lot of opportunities to do research out in the field, and then I seem to have kind of got stuck.
Welcome back to Jesper's learning tour. As you know, Corona came in the way, but today we're finally going to meet these two cool new technicians, Alexx and Freya, and they are operating some kind of drilling machine, and I want to learn a lot more, so tag along. Why are we standing here in the middle of nowhere, drilling? What are you doing?
On the countryside of Uppsala, yeah. Today we're drilling because we're going to install groundwater pipes for Uppsala Vatten. Okay. In this, what do you call it? Water protection area. Yeah.
All right.
To measure the groundwater levels later on.
Okay, and how deep are you going to drill?
Approximately 5 meters, I would guess.
Yeah.
This point. The other point that we drilled about 4 meters, but I think this one is deeper than that.
So this is the first of many holes today.
Yes, but the fourth one we've done so far.
Yeah,
yes.
In this area.
Yeah. But the aim is to come down to the bedrock.
Yeah. Okay. It's raining. It's not very good weather today, but do you care? Is it a typical day for you?
Well, in the wrong rain came on.
No bad weather, only bad weather.
Exactly.
Here like 1 year, and then we needed another field year technician, and Freya was very interested, and yeah, there was no other way than hiring her.
And that must be so nice to have to be good friends and work together.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yes, definitely. It's a lot more. It makes the day a lot more fun.
Yeah, indeed. To know the depth towards like bedrock and stuff, and how much clay there is in the area, so that they know if they can build like just on top of the ground, or if they need to like hammer down big poles in order to stabilize their houses. So that's the usual, like the most common reason that we drill. But sometimes it can be that they need to put down a water pipeline somewhere, and but it's the same kind of drilling. I think it's really important to be able to build sustainable, so we don't have like the leaning tower in Pisa everywhere, because that's what's going to happen otherwise.
I mean, there's a lot of clay in the Stockholm area, so if you're not careful and you build on it, it's going to sink.
Yeah. And especially for like Geosigma and Rejlers, it's very important to have their own drilling wagon, so we have like a close contact, and you can just call the people in the office and have communication right away, instead of like hiring another company and having like this middle hand process.
Yeah. But how deep can you go?
I have gone like, I think I've gone like 26 meters so far, but it could go deeper. It could go to about 50.
Yeah. So what will happen when you break your record? Is it champagne popping up? 27 meters.
Something like that. I shouldn't really do that.
No, I'm just kidding.
And I think that people are focusing on hiring more females, and it feels like females are more drawn to it. Just because nowadays you can see like us out drilling, and then maybe someone else sees us and like, oh, I could also do that. And all these adverts that has more women nowadays, that what you see you can become.
Yeah, it's kind of this, we talk a lot about representation at the moment, and it is, if you see a work environment that's dominated by men, I think you're maybe slightly hesitant if you're going to fit into that kind of environment. But if you know that your boss is a woman or your colleagues are women, then it suddenly feels a lot more natural path to take.
Yeah, and Alexx, you told me later, the clothes you wear when you work,
Yeah.
It's mostly
Male.
male
Yes.
clothes, but there you notice some changes as well.
Yeah, there is like a women's section, but it's like a fourth.
It's a lot smaller.
Or a fifth or something.
Yeah, I think you can get one pair of trousers, one jumper from the women's section, whereas with the men's you have a lot more choice, and it seems to be better fitting. And
Interestingly enough.
yeah.
I really would like to do something with this strange and cool drilling machine.
Yeah.
Please let me do something.
You can help us hammer down this pipe. So and now you can take this one and slowly bring it down.
Now?
Yeah, slowly. Yeah, that's great. You see how it goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Then you can hammer a bit with this one.
Now?
Oh. You can hammer properly, so all the way down. And now Freya's going to put on a connector all the way up with the table. So now we're going to do the same procedure. Yeah, you know what? Bye!